Plotmaster 300, which is the 300 Hunter. It's a 3-foot electric version for four-wheelers, 300cc four-wheel drive and up. We're just going to give you a quick rundown. It's a one-point hitch system with an adjustable down pressure where you can put more or less pressure on the front or rear discs. I prefer even pressure, which is kind of roughly where an electric lifting system here, this electric actuator that has a cable that runs all the way up here that you tie onto your battery for power up and down, which I'll demonstrate here. As you can see, it sunk in pretty good just with the weight. A lot of people have an issue with the weight. They think that, oh, this thing's too small, it's not going to really do the job. Well, if you don't kill the weeds first, it will not do a really good job. But we have last year's food plot here that the weeds were killed in, and we have some weeds coming back up, and obviously we're going to replant, and that's why we want to do this little demo for you today. And then there's also the on and off switch, and if you walk back here, you can kind of see it in there. As I turn it on, you'll hear the Versaseeder turning in there. Now, we're not going to plant today. We will plant and we will film that eventually. It's kind of nice. We did all the guesswork here for you, where we have a calibrated seed chart. So if you're going to plant alfalfa, we're going to plant sorghum with this, actually, not today, but we're going to put roughly, it's not 30 pounds an acre, it's more like 12 or 15 pounds an acre. It's because it's forage sorghum. We're going to go 3.5 on our seed gate, which is back here. So we're going to pull this to 3.5 right about here. And then we're going to look at it again. And if you don't have a speedometer on your four-wheeler, I suggest you invest in it, because it's the only way this seed chart is any good for you. And we're going to go about 3 miles per hour. And in doing that, after this has got a good tilled seed bed, and we put our seed in and we open the gate to 3.5 and go 3.5 mile an hour, we should be done once in an acre's worth of ground. If we marked it all off correctly, we should have almost all of our seed dispensed and seeded properly. Now, to that portion of it, what we have here is our cultipacker. Cultipacker used to be really heavy. What we're looking to do is not produce ridges or ruts in the soil. We're looking to produce good seed to soil contact. And when you're planting a clover, you don't need to put the drag down. You need to drop the seed and just pack the clover in, right? Well, to substitute for weight, what we have is the down pressure system on this is spring loaded. Two-sided. So it makes it one stiff portion the whole way through the unit, distributing the weight so it doesn't bounce, okay? Now, just for demonstration purposes, we're going to throw the drag down as well. And you can adjust the slack out of it as well with these adjustment chains. We're also going to put this down on the lower portion so we're getting the full effect. Make sure you're in four-wheel drive. pretty good tillage here, okay? But not bad, huh, for a piece of machinery behind a four-wheeler.